On this episode, I share with you questions to ask yourself before you sell.
Turn up, let's go.
Welcome everyone to episode 039 of the Ask Jason Gelios show. I'm your host, Jason Gelios. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode. Very excited because it is the last week of August, which means next week the kids go back to school and they can get some more learning in and be a lot more productive than what the summer days allow. So today's episode is going to be great because I'm going to share with you 7 things to consider before selling your home. So we're going to go ahead and dive into it. Thanks again for watching. Let's answer this. All right, so I'm going to share with you 7 questions to ask yourself before you consider selling your home. It might be tempting to sell your home depending on a couple factors, but let's dive into these and see if it truly makes sense for you to sell your home. So number 1 is, have you built up enough substantial equity in your current home to move? Meaning, can you afford to move? If you are underwater, then there may be some other options that you have to go, but making sure that you are able to afford to move, not to the new house, but just literally afford to sell your home, because there are costs. You want to make sure that you have enough equity. So that's number 1. Number 2, has anything changed with your income or financial situation? Do you earn more money since when you bought the house? Do you earn less money since you bought the house? Things like that. You want to make sure that you have that in place. In other words, talk to a lender, financial advisor, things like that. People like that, to make sure that it makes sense for you financially to move. Okay, number 3 is, have you outgrown your neighborhood? This is a simple one. If you simply outgrown the neighborhood doesn't offer you what you were hoping for, right? You want something different, then that could be a good reason to consider selling your home. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so we're on 4. Are you able to add on? Do you just want more space? Can you remodel? If you have the land, the space for it to add on to your house, great. You may not have to sell. You may be able to just add on an extra wing or add on, extra space for your kitchen. But if you're not able to do a complete remodel that makes sense for you, or add on to your existing home, then you might want to sell. Okay. The next one is, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is, are you comfortable in the current housing market? It's always a seesaw effect where it's either a buyer's market or a seller's market. And so, you want to make sure that the market favors you moving, because you might gain on one end, but then lose on the other, and vice versa. So you want to make sure that the market favors you moving, and you don't make a bad choice based on that. So number 6, are interest rates attractive? Are the mortgage interest rates attractive to you? Do they make sense? Can you afford the new payment on the house versus what you're paying now? You might be locked in at a specific rate, but then the going rate now to purchase a new home is higher. Okay, make sure that the mortgage interest rates are attractive before you move. And number 7, is the effort and cost of maintaining your current home difficult to manage? If it's a hard time, you may want to move if you're having a hard time managing your current home, managing the mortgage, the payment, managing the costs that come with the home. So that could be a question to ask yourself, hey, should I sell this home so that I can get something that's a little more feasible? So those are 7 questions to ask yourself before considering to sell your home. That concludes episode 039 of the Ask Jason Gelios show. Really appreciate you guys tuning in. I love the comments. I love the likes, the private messages, saying, with feedback and even your questions. So this is a weekly show for those of you who are watching this for the first time. It's a weekly show that I put up on my website. It's allabouttherealestate.com, as well as YouTube, Facebook, Pinterest, and possibly Instagram and Twitter. So, but the main hub is it's all about the realestate.com. So all those links are below. Be sure to subscribe to my monthly newsletter and my weekly update as to when I upload the show. It's usually on a Thursday. So once again, thanks for watching. I'm Jason Gelios, Michigan Realtor, and make it a great week.